sure that What's up, one person? No, I'm not cold, and I ain't done nothing fun and interesting today. Not one motherfucking thing, Toby. I went to go pick up my check. That's about it. That was pretty interesting. Not eventful though, but it was interesting. Only because a nigga got paid. I really should have stuck with that job, but I'm too fucking scarred to do so. Yeah, I didn't do nothing. Nothing interesting, Toby. Was gonna work on my nephew Durango, but it's too rain. Well, that's how he felt. We weren't supposed to do nothing but look at where the motherfucking ABS pump is. No, I don't got nothing nice planned tomorrow. No, I'm a nobody. Nothing nice planned with anybody. Um, no, I didn't have it planned to go to any Christmas dinners. I didn't have Christmas or New Year's dinners planned. Yeah, I had nothing good planned. Damn, I said I wasn't going to no Christmas party. Everybody got up out of here. What's happening, peoples? What's up, one person? Zanru? Oh, things are going all right. My live stream's pretty dead tonight. I should be watching Headlocks Gaming live stream shit. I could have been watching a good live stream instead of participating in this dead ass shit. But I guess this is what I get. It's what you get, guy. So I'm getting what I can get, and I'm up. Not anymore. I don't live in Chicago. Thank fucking goodness. Any more questions? Yeah. Fucking, it is a show. That's why I don't want to live there, man. It's not really the people. It's the fucking taxes for me. It's the taxes and the cost of living, Joe. It's a lot wrong with the state of our country, man. I can't. That's a 40-minute rant. You don't want me to start telling you what's wrong with this motherfucker. Because it's a whole lot. And I just need to be quiet while I'm ahead. You know what I'm saying? I can get right off into the state of the motherfucking country and just be like, I can go on for hours about that shit. I try not to though. But yeah, the current state of our country is really bad. And y'all not gonna answer the fucking survey? Okay, cool. Nobody take the survey. State of our country is so fucked up. The fucked up part is it's fixable, but it's gonna take at least 10 years with the fucking red tape in the way. I said it's gonna take over 10 years to get our government and shit back together. That's what I said. Yeah, it's a fucked up situation, Jack. Like you could just talk about the government programs that's out here. They're all fucked up. They're not going to help the people they're supposed to be fucking helping. The houses and all these goddamn homeless people. I ain't saying give them a free house. I'm just saying goddamn open open some of this shit up. Open something up. What the fuck? Gotta stretch my back. Why they cut your food stamps, G? You think he blew up fishermen innocent people on the coast? I have no idea. I never even heard of it. And I didn't have food stamps, so I don't know if anybody got their food stamps cut. If you say you got yours, that's fucked up. There ain't no reason they should be cutting of a small country. Give money away and fucking use it to feed people. How about that? Don't you dipshits think that would boost morale? I guess not. House of hating ass bitches in the hype house won't get their shit. They blew up some cartel boats off the East Coast, blew Amigo and them out the water, huh? I shouldn't be laughing, man. I'm sitting back like this because I got a cramp in my back. So I'm kind of letting the seat put pressure on it. Could. Big Flex, what up, G? Hey, Big Flex. You heard the United States bombed some motherfucking Amigo boats? Bombed the shit out the Amigos. I wonder what they were saying as the bomb was coming. I wonder what's the Spanish word for incoming. Because I know they was diving off of that motherfucker like, Iba, 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 Iba. Okay, while they bomb the Amigo boats, can motherfuckers get their stamps back on? Hell yeah, they bombed the Amigo boats. Bro said it, and I believe it, because that ain't the first time I done heard they bombed the Amigo boats. I didn't know what boats he was talking about, but as soon as he said cartel boats, I was like, oh yeah. They did bomb cartel boats. They also caught the cartel with another fake submarine and imploded their ass under the water in that motherfucker. They be playing with their ass. Usually they just take the little fake submarine. They wasn't playing with their ass. Hell yeah, Ice Baby. I really did, dude. I had to hit him twice because they jumped overboard. Damn. They just open fire on their ass like cucaracha, cucaracha. Tuku, 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 tuku. Out of all the shit you can get to a gunfight, a United States boat is probably the last thing on this planet you want a gunfight with. You better off fighting an Apache, bitch. An Apache, it ain't no fucking beating no fucking Apache in a gunfight. You can try it. But it ain't shit an Apache can't bring down. A well-trained Apache boat, a well-trained Apache pilot will bring down a boat, a train, whatever. Bomb Amigo boats. Hit their ass twice. That's the cartel get. They shouldn't have been talking shit. I thought that Cat Williams cleared that up for motherfuckers who didn't realize the fuck is going on with the United States. Don't be talking shit. You start talking shit, we start shooting shit up. And people were like, why are they so violent? Because you was talking shit. When you talk shit, it give up permission to be violent. Stop talking shit. In the United States, we don't threaten nobody. Or we threaten people. We don't threaten people. We promise to fuck you up if you don't do what we just told you to do. So it's not a threat, bitch. It's a promise. We done promised the cartel that we gonna fuck them up. And they no thinking we keeping our promise. We're gonna stick to our word, amigo. We're gonna fuck you up. You don't even know which cartel you're going to fuck up. We're going to fuck up all of them, smart guy. All of the cartel. And guess what? We're going to fuck up your government if they want to interfere with us fucking up the cartel. It's that simple. All right, man. That's that. Andale, go back to your post. You ready? That's what we're doing in the United States. By the way, they say they're going to arm the Negros. Yeah, you know those Negros. Sicarios. Negro Sicario. Sit their ass down. Y'all know how much money we spend on our motherfucking defense budget? And y'all want to start a fight and y'all live right next door? You know how much gas we gonna save on this war? Bitch, we about to fuck y'all up. It's sad, but we about to turn Mexico to that place that the white dude always pulls up in the middle of nowhere in the movies. And there's some white guy there smoking a cigarette like, you need gas. It's always some white lady leaving. Yeah, I need gas. I stopped 50 miles back. I'll get the pickup truck. That's gonna be Mexico. We down with it. Mexico gonna look like motherfucking Agrabah when we done with it. They keep fucking with us. That's right. That's right. Mexicans gonna be around that bitch like Aladdin. I can see in your eye, see the gleaming, glittering. Tell me, princess, when is the last time you let your heart decide? A whole new world, don't you dare close your eyes. Whole new different point of view. Y'all gonna have a definite different point of view. We is not playing with y'all. Y'all, we gonna blow the top of y'all buildings off. Yep. I'm telling you, that bitch gonna look like Agrabah. We not playing. We got a cartel around that bitch hiding. One step ahead of the bombs. These guys, Teflon Dons. They ain't what the cartel is on. They shoot, ask questions later. They employ Terminators. Their budget's so big, we're gonna have to count it later. And Mexico steady talking like they want a war. Bitch, we would turn your little country into an alley. Y'all technically not even a real country. Y'all got less land than Texas. We will take that shit. We'll take all this shit all the way down to Panama Canal. We'll just start taking shit. This what y'all want? Okay. And we'll fuck Spain up if Spain say any motherfucking thing. We waiting on Spain to say some shit. We dare Spain to say some shit. Every time we deport them motherfuckers, we look right at Spain like. We wish Vega would. Let Vega say something. We gonna beat his motherfucking ass. All right, G, go ahead and hit the hay. Good night. Have a nice night. But yeah, Latin America, always Latin countries, Latin and Spanish countries are acting like they just want to just go to war with the United States. Are you sure? We will fuck y'all up like we did the rest of Europe. Are you sure? People ain't got fucked up in Europe. Y'all seem to not fucking know. I mean, the Russians don't want no smoke. But okay, big flex. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This is my last stream for the night. It's supposed to be short anyway. I mean, this ain't no 5 hour stream. Man, what the fuck is they planning? That's what I want to know. Is Mexico like plotting a little brother scheme? Like, no, he punched me in my eye. I didn't start the fight. Cause you bitches definitely started this fight. It's all we was trying to do is put y'all out that snuck in. Y'all got mad and got to putting us out. By us, I mean white people. We don't want them white people back. Y'all gonna send them white people back here? Okay, cool. Now all the Mexicans, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. We finally got rid of some of the white people we didn't want here. It ain't just niggas like me who mad. Other white people mad about this shit. Like, what the fuck they coming back for? Seeing your annoying ass neighbor, Jace. Dude, I'm back from Mexico, man. I was living lovely. Government made me leave. Like, fuck, I gotta live next door to Jace again. You know Jace is doing weird shit, wearing pump robes. You just know that's Jace. Now, because they done put Jason them out. You know what I mean? Jace was down there being cheap. Now, your dreams of retiring to Cokeville are ruined. Yeah, all you Mexicans gotta go. Y'all gotta go. 'Cause I can't retire to Cokeville. You know what I mean? Mm-mm. That's the main thing Americans mad about. Fuck y'all mean we can't retire in y'all piece of shit ass country. You have a piece of shit ass country, it's a terrible place to retire. But the coke is really cheap. Fun fact about American bitches is they like coke. Fun thing about American guys is we like American bitches. What they want from us. So if y'all gonna shut us out the coke party, goddamn it, you gotta get the fuck out. I'm just telling you what the fuck it is. If y'all wanna continue to talk shit and start shit, we'll erase y'all fucking country. We don't even know what the fuck we gonna call Mexico. We'll just call it Lower Texas. We're that lazy. We won't even rename your shit. We'll call it Old Mexico. That'll be the name of y'all state, Mexico. And then we just buy our coke from the Colombians, I mean from the fucking Brazilians like we fucking want to. No more you little crooked ass Mexican middleman with no necks. Well, man, you motherfucker tired of your ass. Get the Brazilians in here, motherfucker. At first, we was worried about the fucking whatever the name of that shit is they do, the Eddie Guerrero from Tekken do. I don't fucking remember. We was work, but now we not so worried about that shit. They can go ahead and take their best shot. You can go ahead and get your best copper tomorrow on, buddy, because I'm here to buy coke. I'm getting ready to beat you the fuck up. I'm finna show you what the fuck Muay Thai do in the hands of a nigga. Good night, Big Flex. Take care, brother. Don't let ice scoop you up tomorrow. Thinking like his arms are huge. Americans don't work out anymore. Get him. Big Flex come like, you're spilling my pre-workout. Stop it. I'm suing you guys. You spilled my pre-workout. I talk a lot of shit, but I've been jacked before. I think that's my cue. Things aren't always as they seem. I remember I used to be working on houses and shit. You feel like all you gotta do is book a couple more jobs and you'll be straight. But you'll be booking them forever. It's the same thing when you first become a mechanic. And I'm only saying that to say, man, life will stress you the fuck out if you let it. Don't let it. Don't let other people's standards determine what the fuck your living standards are, because they got a different situation from you. Some of them are in a dire situation than you. Some of them are in a less dire situation than you. That's life. What you need to do is be at your comfort level. Because right now, I know it's a big ass scramble. like it's late, but it's not. What's up, one person? What do you want to talk about? Okay, nothing. Fine, buddy. We don't need to talk. Don't talk to me then, buddy. I don't care. Go with it. See if I care, buddy. Because in life, I learned to say. No, no, it's not out. That's not what I learned to say. My back is killing me. Oh, you used to no pain till you used to go through this. You Tony. This shit ain't fucking hurts, you know? Fucking hurts back. Like I'm being stuck in the fucking back, yeah? Song, what's your big head ass want? Oh, 'cause my back is killing me. Oh, my back. I don't know what I did to it. But God damn. I didn't realize it hurt this fucking bad until I got to putting pressure on it. Hey, country girl. It's funny, all the women show up when my back start killing me. So y'all can start talking shit. You need to sell it. You need proper sleep. Oh, ouch. I had to hear the popping noise, crinkling noise outside. I think that was God telling me to stop. Yes, ma'am. I'll quit picking on y'all. Y'all agree not to pick on me. Oh, mm, damn. God damn, I went to move my shit. My shit was like bap, 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 bap. Uh, yeah, I just pulled my fucking back out of nowhere. Every time you hurt your back, there's always women around to witness it when you're a man. It never fucking fails. Bitches come out of nowhere like, he needs some milk. He needs some salad. He needs to eat a salad. He needs milk. He just needs a massage. Where's this guy's wife at? Women talk like grown men have deeds. Bitch, there's no deed to me, bitch. If this is my husband, I have the deed. All you bitches back up. You say, will you marry me? You just saying you want the deed to me? Remember that movie, The Diary of an Angry Black Woman, that Tyler Perry movie? You know why the girl was like, pull the plug? I do. Because you better not ever expect a Japanese woman to take care of your motherfucking ass. Them bitches do not play that shit. They take care of you while you breathing. They cooking shit, but they not finna take care of you while you dying. You must be their daddy. That's just a tip to all you passport bros. It's part of their tradition to abandon men on their hospital bed. Oh yeah. I don't know if y'all can see my eyes open, but they open. They're open, damn it. Cut off your comments. You can see if they're open, damn it. This fucking muscle won't. Hold on, I'm on it. Shit hurts. Finally, I'm doing rollers on my back therapy, cylinder roller therapy. That shit hurts. Probably 'cause I'm not doing it with something soft enough to flex with my muscles, but I gotta do it with hard objects. I do it the old school way. Somebody told me something about Japan today. Oh, Lee, is it earthquakes happening in Japan? And I don't know what happened to my back. I'm probably a sleeper cell. That happened today. Damn, was they bad? Was asking me, did I hear about the earthquakes in Japan? I said no. But they were talking like it was like record breaking and shit. This is like New Orleans have a damn. You felt them? Nigga, I was in Florida for the only earthquake they ever had. Nigga. I felt everything in the house jump like wow, like damn. Earthquake. I thought it was like shaking, shit and shake. Shit went up and down. And it happened so fast, it was nothing I could do about it. Right, for like a water bed. You would come back and smack you in the fucking foot. It feels really weird. Yeah. You Asian. I know y'all got glass tables in the house. The motherfuckers like, wow. Holy shit. But I don't know what happened to my back. It's been hurting the past couple days though. Which means I could be a sleeper cell. Explained injury. I sleep in a car. That's loss of time. Because you get a loss of time anytime somebody else can't track you. Probably got me as a sleeper cell hunting down fucking cartel agents at night. And I done blew my fucking back out because I'm too old to be a sleeper cell now. You know what, Lee? All day, my body been just tired, bro. You seen all the food I've been eating lately. Very hot, but yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too. That earth came to Florida. It was cars. The tires was melting. Now I could think about it. I could see the steam from the sidewalks coming up for days with no rain. Then that shit just happened out of nowhere, like boom. And you can see the air doing this shit. Ain't no fire or then you got an earthquake on the way. Dawson, yeah, healthy food. As a sleeper agent, I need a better diet, don't I, Lee? The Cold War is dependent on me. They kissed my ass. They done fucked up my back now. Cartel's gonna run free. I don't care. In the army video games, I always play with fucking China and Germany anyway, unless I'm fucking James Bond. Then I play with the CIA. And I guess the BIA. Do 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 do. Yeah, your boy might be a sleeper agent, Lee. We keep burning house. Birds tell us an earthquake's coming. Oh yeah? Country girl, you gotta know how to type. You see how fast men type. We were terrible at it. And then type, we'd be like, tick, tick, tick. The smart men could be like, tick, tick, tick. So smart. Look how he types. I'll pick your fingers. Super typing ass nigga. Hey, you help me type with this resume? You type faster. Sorry about threatening your fingers, man. Yeah, for a guy, we top out at like fucking 30 words a minute. That's like 40 words a minute for a guy. We're like, yeah. That was the low end for secretaries back in the day. Women been past 40 words a minute. But for a guy, you could type 40 words a minute. You're like a fucking keyboard god. Other guys are like, yeah, this guy here, he's gonna teach my son. Your son like, I don't want to learn from. Shut up! It's your new sensei. This nigga types at fucking 42 words a minute. Daddy, how many words you type it? Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Like in the mid-20s, if you must know, nigga. So you got some ways to go for you even on my level. Women who can't spell type faster than guys who can spell. That's a weird phenomenon, too. Why you guys got a rubber pipe on the ground? They got a rubber pipe on the underground. What's that about? Does it shift or move? Oh, okay. Y'all gas lines is made of rubber. It's like that on the East Coast. The gas lines is made of rubber. I mean, on the West Coast, because they have a lot of earthquakes. Yeah, all of their pipes flex and shit. Unless we talking about fucking San Francisco, the city that smells like dookie. Which gay guys don't care about dookie smell. I mean, yeah, earthquake wouldn't break it. It's still like no good way without like a couple of $1,000 to know if an earthquake was coming. You said many of the animals do what? What is higher? What's that? Is that like the Asian word for flea? 'Cause when I was in Florida, didn't I didn't see no lizards for a couple of days. I mean, I noticed that. I don't think that was a natural earthquake though. 'Cause Florida ain't had one since. For it to have an earthquake when I went there, hell no, I'm not going back. That was my sign from God to get the fuck off of that piece of land. And my life been fucked up since I went down here to Florida. God was like, I told your bitch ass never to come back for a couple of lifetimes. And I fuck up and went, I know I fuck up and went back. That's exactly what that earthquake was about. They can't explain it to this day. I think they digging a fucking I think they digging a state under that motherfucker because it keep flooding. Mm-mm. Florida is flat. Well, not really. It's a lot of hills in Florida when I was there. It ain't like no big ass hills. They got hills. Shit, they got more hills than goddamn Africa. When I think about it, every bridge I cross is on a goddamn hill. They all go up and down. They got plenty of hills. In a plane, you see Atlantic Ocean and Gulf Coast. Same time. Yeah, I bet it's beautiful from the air. I'm gonna take your ass down there. It ain't worth it, Lee. It is not fucking worth it, Lee. That's the engine. Yeah, it's a big ass engine in here. That's why it sounds like a big ass old ass vehicle. It's a 97. That's what kind of when they stop putting big ass engines and shit. Sounds like a plane. It's like a little Cessna plane, don't it? Like a little crop duster. That's because in America, some of them had V8s. We ain't just have inline six in our crop dusters. That's why our crop dusters was a little bit faster. You learn that fighting with the goddamn Germans. American V8 was invented in the 50s. That's at the end of World War II. That's when they start selling them to the public, nigga. That's what we was putting in our P-51s. Experimental V8s. Well, the one outside of the P-71. The P-71 was black men doing what they knew how to do with Dodge, Chrysler, and GM Motors. They all made inline sixes. That's one of the reasons the government have mandated engines for projects like that. It's actually pretty cool. This motherfucker's like a sewing machine. Why you say that, Lee? Does the terrain look different from when you're in the sky? Because if it does, then yeah, something big is about to happen. But I think something big is on its way. Something fucking huge. We ain't had nothing huge in a while. Since Corona. It's been about 5 years. I'm a millennial. I just know some shit is coming. We're about to meet aliens. Watching military build roads. Hey, look, I looked on the bright side of our government building all these concentration camps, Lee. What if they're not building them for us? What if they actually, like, trying to save us this time? What if they building them for aliens? What if they are preparing for war? That's what it looks like to me. Notice that everybody's recalling their military too. I noticed that too. Yeah, because they feel like a big ass war is coming. It's crazy times now. Don't nobody feel safe around nobody who don't look like them. And can you blame them? Oh yeah, that roller therapy did me some damn good. Oh, I need a bigger roller. Oh, shit. They're preparing for a war, buddy. The world is getting ready for World War III. World War III. Hell no, our government don't tell us nothing, nigga. We the target in World War III. Why would they tell us? Everybody in the world basically turned on America. You notice that every country right now, Lee, is taking care of their citizens. So their citizens return, they giving them fucking education grants, they giving them fucking work grants, they giving them fucking housing. You notice that? That's every country around the world doing this shit. I believe it. And I've been saying that for years, Lee. I've been saying, what the fuck is America gonna do if Russia and China click up? You ain't hear my If I Was China rant? You ain't never heard that? Lee? Lee. That's a good. Wow, you should have heard my If I Was China rant. If I was China, right? I can tell you how I would take over the world. They almost there. First two things I would do is cause an alignment with Russia, because they the second biggest country that's fucking, that don't like the country that's in our way, United States. Okay? Now, from there, I would infiltrate the United States with Asians. I would send them over there just to get the niggas. And I tell them niggas, man, you can have Cadillacs, you can have motherfucking throwbacks, you can motherfucking play b-ball, you can do whatever the fuck you want to in our country. And we ain't gonna be calling you niggas. We gonna give y'all special little place. We gonna need y'all to fuck shit up for us, right? That's just what I would tell them. And I would go get all the niggas out of prison. Every nigga to get out of prison will get a free pass to China. And that right there will be the base of my fighting force. Just recruiting the prisoners that's black from other countries. Just everything but rapists. I would not recruit the rapists. Because you don't need that type of shit in your society when you're trying to build a motherfucking dynasty. So the issue is, right, you get all these other hardened criminals that's used to already doing shit that the United States don't want to employ. And all you gotta do is feed their ass. Once they find some coochie and a motherfucking car and a motherfucking way to support themselves, they'll be all right. And they already gonna be supporting themselves because they're gonna be in the fucking army getting a check. You see where I'm going with this? Niggas have never lost a war. And when niggas was on the losing side of the motherfucking war, it's because the army was integrated. Ain't no way. I don't see how China figured this shit out, and I figured this shit out. They got a whole fucking think tank dedicated to this shit. This is just me thinking about it. But I'll take all them niggas that they thought they was gonna abandon and put them right on the fucking team. Why? Because you can't outfight niggas. Now, how would I guarantee them niggas land in China? Because I've been asked that before. Easy. Easy peasy. I start buying up Mexico. And what they don't sell me in Mexico, I just send the niggas in to take. Ta-da. Now what? Sticking niggas right in the heat where they want to go. And I'm inviting all the niggas here. Now what? I had the world shaking in their motherfucking boots, boy, I'm telling you. Listen, man. One more war. You hear me, Lee? If I were China, I'd take this shit. It'd be the war to end all wars, I'm telling you. Because once I recruit all of these niggas from around the world, not just the United States, I'll be all in Brazil recruiting niggas. I'll be in motherfucking. Anywhere colonialism exists, I go there recruiting niggas if I was China. And I would promise them Mexico. The fuck is Mexico gonna do? It's the easiest fucking place to take. And they not allies with the United States, so they not gonna do shit when we just step in and march in and just walk in and take the shit. And they flat broke. They need all these fucking jobs that China is finna produce, my nigga. Bullshit. I'll march right in and start building factories. I'll march in and start building factories and they'll hand that shit over to me. And I'll start moving niggas in. You think you better than niggas? Well, come over here. Stay in Asia. Because we're not moving the niggas from here. Because niggas never lost a war, bro. They even beat Hitler. They already beat the Germans once. Actually, they beat the Germans twice. With outdated equipment. Get the fuck out of here. You can't outfight niggas. Then I would start a breeding program. Yup. I'll be breeding our smartest bitches that be popping out babies. And our smartest motherfucking niggas that be popping out babies with niggas. I'm not bullshitting. You will look up and it'll be the smartest chocolate Asians on the motherfucking planet. You motherfuckers will really be terrified in 10 years. You think y'all terrified now. Wait till these motherfuckers is just 10 and speak 7 languages, nigga. Just to boot. 7 languages and already programming computers and shit. When they 12 and they done with fucking high school. 15 and they done with college, you'll be through playing with my motherfucking country, I promise you. Cause then would be the first step. And I would have them niggas nothing but educators in China. And it would go from there. I'm telling you, our population will look different in the next motherfucking, Listen, how the news say we supposed to, how white people say we supposed to look on the news, how everybody look like motherfucking Beyonce, everybody look like Beyonce fucking with me, I promise you. I will systematically eliminate and breed every day. I ain't the motherfucker they want to play with. I promise you that. Put China in my hands. China will run the world in the next 12 years. I promise you that. And I ain't even reached my mental maturity yet. My mental maturity will be at 40. Just give me control of the motherfucking Communist Party. Let me show y'all how to do it. Because I'm going to invade so much shit, China won't be packed no more. I promise you. There'll be Chinese citizens living everywhere in the world. Listen, bro, say whatever you want, but I'll shut all that shit down if I had the power that China have. They got too many people. I would not try to fight a war with guns. I would fight a war with pure recruitment. And I will recruit the people that's already vicious enough and big enough to fight. Especially the people that's too dumb to understand paperwork. Or right for the niggas don't understand. They got a lawsuit. Look into the camera. Ooh, get your bitch ass out of here. I'm telling you what I would do. The same thing China did fucking 5,000-6,000 years ago. I would start breeding with the niggas again. And I would implement a good system of whooping motherfuckers' ass who talk shit. Again. I have China back to the old days, my nigga. You know what they used to say? Don't argue with a Chinese man because you could not outfight him. I would bring that saying back. I promise you, motherfucker. Through talking shit. You have to prove your wushu is better than mine. You'll be through. I promise you, you get your ass outthinked in the argument. When you get slick, you'll be beat right up. It'll be no more short Asians on the planet, and it'll be no more stupid niggas. Them two things would definitely switch spots, my nigga. And as for the Russians, them is the white people. I'm gonna leave in charge of the rest of the white people when I take over the planet. See, Asia done figured it out. We all black. We all came from being black, and we all gonna be black again. I would just start breeding with black people. And I'll bust every single motherfucking pale skin headed motherfucking head to the motherfucking green meat. Fuck white meat. You know what I mean? That's how I would do it. So if I was China, I wouldn't just win the war. I would win the fucking earth. I would win everything that's inside the fucking ice wall. I ain't bullshitting. When they come inside this ice wall, they'll be like, nigga, what y'all doing? I'll be like, nigga, we China. We running shit. The fuck you think we doing? Disgrace! I'm telling you, we be running shit. Young Bru Sky Yen Win Wall. I don't know what that means. Also, why am I reading everything Lee said in Chinese accent? I could he type in a Chinese accent. Look, China, 5,000 years old. Continuous. Continuous. 5,000 years. China's been around. China's been around for more than 5,000 years, but, you know, they don't like to talk about that in history books. But China's been, you know, by the Chinese demographic that's there, they have been there 5,000 years. They have been in existence there. The same white, pale-skinned Chinese motherfuckers with a few niggas still there, that's been their population, you know what I mean? And that's pretty good for 5,000 fucking years. You know how long 5,000 fucking years is? China's 5 millenniums old, nigga. Well, you know, Lee, America is only 250 years old, but don't forget this was a dynasty fuck before America. This was a dynasty that conquered the planet, and those people still live here. Shit, I'm one of them. Hmm. As far as white folks, they genetics barely 5,000 years old. Do I think they're ready for a war with China? Fuck no. I don't think they're smart enough. Especially trying to do it with just a bunch of gay niggas? Nah. Y'all need untamed niggas. Reason why you need untamed niggas, 'cause when you get in that battlefield, you're gonna have to inflict motherfucking shit that wasn't taught to your motherfucking ass. Big ass raccoon. You right about that, Lee. The people will not unite. Yeah, this whole shit is crazy. But yeah, it's definitely about to be something big. And that's World War motherfucking 3. It's coming. I said the same thing. Promise you I said the same thing. You bitches lost the war to the Vietnam because they moved their toilet to the motherfucking goddamn forest. Fuck out of here. Y'all can barely beat the Arabs, and y'all gave them the money to start the army, and y'all was watching them the whole time. Then y'all attacked them. Y'all still fucking lost. But America did beat every other colonialistic country out there. So we did that. But outside of colonialism, we got our ass handed to us. Nigga, we lost the war to Somalia, nigga. Well, everybody lost the war to Somalia. That was everybody. That was every single fucking country, including Africa, tried to march on motherfucking Somalia. And they showed the motherfucking world they ain't nobody to play with. But y'all didn't let the niggas go on them. So they can sit their ass down with that bullshit they finna pull in the black neighborhood. The hungry dirt people beat you. Ain't even no roads in Vietnam. Y'all got beat by some niggas with some fake AKs. Y'all got beat by Somalia. You niggas showed up, didn't even have weapons. They had rocks. By the time y'all called in reinforcements, it was too fucking late. And listen, these bitches lost the war to Somalia. It's only one way they beating Somalia. Make Negro attack units. And let us go in that motherfucker. Beat by the motherfucking Vietnamese. Beat by the only Asian people who don't practice Kung Fu. No, I'm just playing. Dawg said beat by the dirt mongers. Kim Jong-un don't do shit to Chinese people. China fuck Korea up, and they looking for a reason to do so. Kim Jong-un better sit his ass down. He ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing to no Chinese person even visiting. I promise you that. Listen, ever since like year 2000, China just stopped giving a fuck. China got Negro energy. I'm for real. They threaten everybody in Asia. And the first motherfucker talk shit, they promise they gonna sweat with no motherfucking issues. China ain't who you wanna fuck with right now. China told Japan, we're so tired of war with you, bitch. We are getting ready to turn Japan into a swimming pool. That's a big ass threat considering that Japan is just an island. They're literally threatening to bomb Japan into the fucking sea. China is really on edge. That's not the people that Donald Trump need to be talking shit to. Ain't none of them Asian dictators gonna do shit to none of them Chinese citizens. I promise you that. They gonna set that motherfucker up. I don't know about strongest nation, but they are in the best position to win. They're in the best position to win everybody, win everything. And all they gotta do is be cool with somebody and eliminate somebody else. I might be just an average motherfucker, but I think China is missing the bigger picture. Maybe they're going for a bigger picture because they've been buying up Mexico like a motherfucker. Mexico might disappear within the next 5 to 10 years as we know it. But then everybody predicts that the United States and Mexico is going to have a war and Mexico is going to win. Let me tell you something, Lee. America, at this point, we at the point we don't give a fuck about being the strongest nation. We lost sight of that. But one thing we promised to do is fuck people up. I don't have a dog in the fight. My dynasty is buried under mud. It needs to be dug out. So, what up, Blind Ranger? Tell them again, country girl, you're not new to this. You true to this. You've been here. You've been here and they ain't been. They ain't been because they can't spin. Hmm. Y'all said, what on the hexagon? I don't remember the difference between an octa, a hexa, or a pentagram. At least right now. I think hex is 5, octa is 8. Wow. All right. That's talking about word job history. Huh. Huh. I don't know why I keep typing out Bruno. You must be listening to Bruno Mars. phones do have a mind of their own sometimes. Do y'all think we go to war with Mexico? Do you think white people still gonna be buying cocaine from Mexico? Yeah, phones are fucking stupid. Muscles. Stupid phones instead of smartphones. Well, that's not a very sketchy sales name. Plus, all phones are already called stupid phones. Old people call them all stupid phones. But that stupid phone you got, well, my stupid phone, I can't hear on it no more. Damn. Hmm. You right about that smartphone? stuff to drink. Pulling on this motherfucking thumb for about 2 hours. I think it's my time. I think my time has come, my friends. Yeah, I'm finna get the fuck out of here. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the 9 likes in fucking 2 hours. Appreciate y'all. Averaging like 4 likes an hour. So yeah, I'm up out of here. Good night, love y'all. I'm out. And let's hope, I don't know. Let's hope for a better tomorrow. Love y'all. See y'all later. Oh, and by the way, this 6 hours of streaming I got in today almost got a whole shift.